Go to game chat. Go to game chat. Alright. So tonight we got NLG Dream versus ZAVE. Who is still in here, bro? You guys need to go ahead and go to game chat. Polar, go to game chat. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Go to game chat. Get out of here. Go. Shoo. Go. Yes, go. Bye. Bye. JR, get out of here. Make sure that loser's in game chat. So we get NLG versus ZAVE tonight. This is a game week 7 Black Hole League game tonight. And we will see what, hopefully, if Dream can pull this off tonight. I would like to believe so, but I would like to not show bias. Because ZAVE has also become has been a strong contender this season. And they have a pretty neutral win-loss record. So, NLG has has it cut out for him tonight.
残り10秒。あと5秒。攻撃側の目的は爆弾を発見して解除することだ。セット。攻撃側が爆弾ディフューザーを落とした。残り15秒。 攻撃側は爆弾を見つけて解除しなければならない。10秒前。5秒前。攻撃側が爆弾の解除に向かっている。敵の位置を特定。
So it looks like Dream is taking cash side of the map here. Let's see how ZAVE overcomes the unfortunate downfall of being lower on their numbers, and let's see how Dream overcomes and potentially takes their first round. From what it looks like is we have Mind burning out and gaining intel with his ability with the Flores drones. Then we have Polar and JR playing. We have Dokubi and we have Polar and Izanagi playing outside on highway windows, and then we have Mind and Hancho pushing con in that construction. Let's see how Dream decides to push this out, or if ZAVE can hold it out for round 2 win. Ooh, what an unfortunate down. What a good pick by Mind. Oh, what an unfortunate downfall. Good pick by Superior, which really slowed down Dream's push here. With 30 seconds left on the clock, let's see if ZAVE can hold it out against Dream pushing down to plant. With an air jab going down in bathroom, that might slow down their contention. Polar with a good pick on Dollar. Oh, and Superior with a refrag. And then Polar with the round winning pick. What a round for Dream. Oh, and a good wall bang. Wow. It's a good round, but I like to see from Dream there. I like to see all cylinders firing.
攻撃側は爆弾を見つけて解除しなければならない。
What a good round from Dream to even the odds here. Let's see how ZAVE comes back with another defense and Jim and Cash. Yeah. It seems like we have a lot of droning going on from Dream, but we do have pre-places in the map, so let's see how this goes down. Seems like we're going to get another cash push from Dream. I believe, let's see if ZAVE has learned from their mistakes on this push and hold down better and secure a round 2, a second win on round 3. Looks like True has already taken Raptor control. It seems to be they're freely giving up Raptors here. Every round, they don't seem to have any contention. Sleazy's going to get the wall of cash, which is hopefully going to give Dream the control they need for CC. We have Polar and Mine droning them in. Seems to be that ZAVE has very good game sense at taking game sense and awareness, taking care of the intel of the enemy team. Oh, that's what a good pick from True. Seems to have CC control now. Oh, what an amazing pick from Sleazy. Good refrag and a good pick from Polar as well. It's now a 2v5. They have CC and cash control. Let's see if ZAVE can bring this back. Seems to be we have Mind using his RC, his Flores drones as well as Rotero drones, and Polar is droning up to get the team map control. Sleazy is being their entry tonight, taking map control as well. True with another great pick, and it is just down to Dala. Oh, what an unfortunate positioning for Dala, and a good round. An amazing round for True. As we go into round 4. Here we are into round 4 of ZAVE's defense. They've decided to go with a CC cash hold this time. We have a castle extending into lounge with the head holes in a garage to help the Azami contest garage. Wamai is giving the Azami pucks to help contest as well with the utility denial. Bandit's probably potentially going to be bandit tricking. And then we have mute for intel denial. They seem to be playing ZAVE here. Seems to be playing a very wasting oriented play style. And there's not, from the way they seem to be doing it, their attack style is probably going to seem to be played out and methodical. Dream seems to be playing more of a faster play style tonight, which is something new and we have not seen lately. True is in by himself. As we've seen that he was droned up, but he is in con by himself. He does have 2 teammates that are playing slowly, but they are just covering his angles. Polar with a pick from below. What an angle. Oh my. Vontae is playing red to hopefully contest Polar and from below and True in connector. Dala has rotated over to bandit trick connector wall. True swung in, got Dala and then refragged by Vontae. What a good refrag. Superior took damage from that, but Vontae did refrag True. Castle is still below. Do they know that Castle is flanked in behind them? They do not. Castle got 1, not 2 picks. JR is Izanagi and Honcho have been picked. Dean got 3. Mind has also been picked by Dean. What an amazing flank. Polar is now in a 1v3 situation. Will he clutch this up and give Dream their 3rd round? Or will ZAVE be saying their 2nd round win? ZAVE will be winning round 4, and it is now 2 52.
防衛側に次ぐ。攻撃側による爆弾解除を阻止せよ。
They're about to claim settings are wrong. Really? Okay. Fuck you, I'm casting. Go to game chat. Get out of here. Get out of here. Little technical difficulties. I had the wrong settings. Oops. Definitely gonna have to set up something different after this and a playlist of my custom games, you know. It's not an issue in the future, but here we go. Round 5. Zave is back to a defense downstairs. They seem to have the Goyo. They have 3 traps here. 4. The Malusi, the Smoke, the Fenrir, and the Goyo. They seem to be playing a very time-wasting oriented playstyle here, which is very different from what you see these days, which is very aggressive, very swing aggro everything. So but they are definitely a good team. They have good gun skill and good IQ, good play styles. This is going to be a very tough game. Seems to be that in round Dream is going to be taking a... I wonder, they brought the Nomad again? Seems to be they're going to be doing a top-down roam again. Top-down clear, as they did the first time. Polar has opened up Con Wall. JR and Mine have entered into Garage. So it is definitely a roam clearing mentality here from the Dream Team. Seems that we do have Castle Malusi playing off site. Again with the Fenrir, laying down in kitchen. So we are seeing the same setup that we saw the round before from ZAVE, from round 1 from ZAVE. And it seems the Castle and the Malusi have fell back to site with the slightest bit of pressure, which honestly would make sense. They're playing their lives to waste time and not for the frags. So, and it seems that Polar has learned from him they are learning. Dream is learning from their mistakes the first round and clearing out the Fenrir and kitchen. And he's just going to hide and pick. And it seems Mine got a good pick off the Goyo in secret. And it seems Dream is up with numbers 5-4. And it seems the castle has rotated to oil, but Dream has no intel that direction. The Smoke is rotating upstairs towards True and Polar. Do they know? What a good pick from Vontae onto True, and then he rotates back to main stairs to his power position. The numbers are back to 4-4. Fenrir has rotated back to site, but they do have kitchen and bar hatch open. Dream has taken control of bar and stage. Polar is coming down main stairs. Let's see what they can do with the different positioning this round. Honcho is still on drone outside of secret. Seems to be he is entering into stock to help support his team. Polar with a frag onto ZAVE. Dean onto a pick on JR. Dean onto a pick on Sleazy. Dean does have the case upstairs. Polar has fell. 2 Fenrir in sight. And is now a 1v3. Mind refragged Polar. Dean is dipping back. Dean is falling back deeper into stage. Now playing Garage Door. He has fallen back into his top secret. Does Mind know? What a good frag from Mind. It's just a 1v1 situation here. He's has to go down secret to get this play. It's a 1v1. Does he know? He does not, and then Dala wins the round for ZAVE and gets them up 3-2.
に次ぐ攻撃側による爆弾解除を阻止せよ。
Seems to be Vontae is back to their CC hold where the castle is going to extend downstairs into a lounge. The Wamai is going to help deny the utility to prolong the life of the zombies and rafters.
A to 10秒。あと5秒。攻撃側が爆弾の解除に向かっている。
It seems like they're not going for a wall-oriented wall take this time. Seems to be they're going to go for a con push. They do have Izanagi dedicated to the Nomad Flame, which we have not seen a lot of this game. As air jabs being, it's not a believe that it's not him using them, but I'd like to believe that ZAVE is countering the air jabs to an ability where they're not getting the use that they are, you know. That they're not getting their love that they're showed. It seems to be that ZAVE has a heavy lockdown on site, not a very deep roam going on. And then we have a very heavy master presence from Dream here. Polar is playing outside of stock, going to, it seems like he's going to open below the cache again. Mine is going to be playing outside of con window. Izanagi and True have taken control of Master. But the real question is, we have placed an air jab and a claymore this time. Just don't know, but it's been very productive for the Dream Team here. Oh, and Polar is Dala has got a very Dala has been refragged by True. The number's back to 4-4. The castle below has opened up into stock to play the con door from below. So their Dreams plays, unfortunately, might end up working against them in the end of the day here if they do not clear out this castle. Let's see how they push this. See, we have Izanagi outside of CC window. He dropped and he's going back up. Can be that Sleazy is getting CC, was getting cash wall. The Frost is low. Frost is in bitch corner. Let's see how, if we have no droning going on. They have no intel for the team. Oh, what a good pick by Mind. That's the guy downstairs. We have ZAVE is running on. ZAVE is. Let's see if Dream can come back from this, or if ZAVE is just holding out. They have no intel on the red guy here, or the Frost in the corner. The Frost is dead, and then the guy on red is dead. ZAVE is Avanti, and Aquino has died to a push. There's a 3v1. They do have CS control, and a good pick from Mine. It is now 3-3 going into attack. Very even split here. Let's see which team will come out on top in the end of the split. Yeah, get out of here, JR. Get out of here. With it being Dream's first defense here, they have picked a Gem Master defense. Seems to be they are extending into Con, Cash, and CC. We have True and Izanagi setting up the CC Cash defense, the hold at the moment. We have Polar setting up the Con. And we have a Sleazy and Mind setting up sight. We have the castle to hopefully slow them down. It seems to be that with their extension, it seems to be again they are keeping that more aggressive play style here. They do have the feet holes on Olaji, which will hopefully contest the drop. Seems to be the two people, Sleazy and Mind, after they set up site. Everybody, after they set where their respective areas up, they have switched to set up the other respective areas. I like the way they are doing this. They have a very good hold setup here. Seems to be Twitch cleared off the ban of the CC wall, and ZAVE have taken CC wall very quickly. Let's see if Dream can make a very good hold here, or if they just toss it away for an aggressive play style. Team Capital is going to be taking highway windows here to hopefully play and control them and hold them from where so ZAVE can hold Dream players when they need them to be. CC window has been opened by Vontae. When Dean has pushed up into rafters, they have cash control. But they do. Oh, Dean hit the frost mat on, and what a pick from True! Cleaning up the frost mat on CC window. Dala is still on repel outside of CC wall, hoping somebody will swing and feed him the kill. Polar is getting greedy here on Vontae. What a pick from Vontae onto Polar. The numbers have been evened up 4-4. Vontae puts the fire down. He tried to fade it through the rotate but missed. What an unfortunate firebolt. Ace is on the roof. And then we have Ace repelled upside down. And Dala pushed up on CC. Let's see if Izanagi... What a pick! They have shot Dala True through the wall and got a pick through him. Oh, there was a hole there. What an unfortunate hole made. Izanagi's backing off to play time. His Mind and Sleazy in sight. Holding him down. Izanagi seems to be rotating around due to the lack of numbers being a 3v4 in ZAVE's favor. Dollar is pushed up and is taking cash control. They seem to be pushing. They have all of highway windows open. ZAVE and Aquino seem to be playing a highway very strong. Aquino's in. Aquino is down, but Mind does not know. It is a 2v2, a 3v3, but Mind doesn't know. Dala is pushed up to Condor. Huncho's going back. I believe he replaced the Nitro, but I'm not entirely sure where. Let's see if it comes into play later. Mind is shooting at Dala from bathroom. Dala's in, behind the bed. He does not know about the guy. Mind has been picked off. Dala got the defuse down. What a pick! 2 picks from Izanagi. It is now a 2v1 situation. Huncho's getting greedy. Huncho's been downed. Izanagi does not know that the ace has rotated outside of highway window. He does. He's pre-firing. He has to go for the defuse here. He's not in a very good situation. He's going to jump out and the Claymore. ZAVE picks up round 7. 4-3. Ooh, boys, the scorer is not looking too hot here on the Dream scoreboard tonight. ZAVE seems to be firing on most of their cylinders, if not all of them, showing up tonight here. Dream seems to be lacking in their gameplay. Let's see if they can pick it up in the second half of this game. Or if they're just going to give it all away and let ZAVE come out on top. Seems to be that we are going for the same setup as last time, but we have dropped the Azami for a dock. We have also dropped the Warden for a mute. Hopefully slow down their intel gaining here and the prolong of life with the stems. Seems to be that ZAVE is going for a hard garage side take once more, but Dream does not have anybody set up but Izanagi in Cash CC this time. They did not bring the Twitch to clear out the Dean pushed up and cleared the batteries off the wall for Dala. Which in turn, we have Aquino and Dollar playing outside of CC, and we have Dean playing in Rafters at the moment. We have a 3-man push on True and Izanagi. Let's see if they can hold off Red and if they can hold off Cash. Vontae has gone back to his good bread and butter, playing highway windows. What a pick from Vontae, on to True. Izanagi seems to have rotated downstairs. If he's playing, hopefully, he seems to be rotating back to the team domain. So it seems 4 people, all 5 of them are doing a backside push. It seems to be Superior is going to be taking Logi Hatch. 3 seems to be Dean, Aquino, and Dollar are all going to be taking Con. Well, I'd say Aquino seems to be joining Vontae on highway windows. Which seems to be ZAVE seems to be taking a very good map control take here, which has slowed down Dream and completely controlled him to a map control here. Seems to be Izanagi is downstairs waiting for somebody to push up main, but it does not seem to be that ZAVE is going to push that direction. ZAVE seems to be more of a map control team here, and they're going to hold out the way they've held it everywhere. They're 5v4. The Kino is low, but he is in. What a pick on a Polar. Is now 5v3. What a pick. Superior's going to be getting the plant down onto the gym rack. When Vontae picks up 2, it's now a 1v4 situation for Sleazy. Oh, Dave picks up round 8 and is now 5-3. Jimmy Dream is switching it up here for a basement hold after attempting master bedroom 2 times in a row, which is not going in their favor either round. So let's see how they attempt this hold. Seems to be here in round 9. ZAVE seems to be doing a upstairs top-down clear like Dream was. Polar is in secret. Does not seem to be in a very favorable position here. He does hear the ash coming from red stairs. Let's see what he does here. As he runs. What timing for Polar? Aquino picks up a pick, and ZAVE is now up in round 9. See if Dream can come back from from being down on numbers this early in the round. True got a pick onto Aquino upstairs and Master. Dala is have come up to support, but do they know where he is? Vontae, Dean, and Superior are pushing out Bar and holding it. And Dala picks up a pick on True and is now a 3v5. Down to the 3 men in sight to hold it down. Seems to be true. All the hatches are getting open. Dean has opened up Bar and Kitchen Hatch with his hard breaches on Grim and Nomad. They are all stacked up now on Kitchen side of the map. Seems like they only opened up Blue to draw attention. Seems to be they're putting most of their focus on main. Mine picks up a pick on Dala, which evens the numbers now. Mine picks up a pick on Superior, which puts up Dream 3-2. Dean is opening up stock. Dean is opening up 90 doors outside. Dean is in stock. Dean is going to be pushing out Honcho here on the hatch. Seems to be that Vontae is droning from inside kitchen to hopefully get a pick onto Izanagi here. Dean has rotated back to support Vontae and main. Vontae is still hunting on that pick for Izanagi to hopefully even out the numbers here. Dean is grimming off main stairs. He's also grimming off the hallway downstairs to hopefully grimming off deep in sight to hopefully make it easier to drop for the enemy team. Izanagi has been fired off deep into Shaiko box. The K9. Mine gets a pick on Dean on the hatch. Mine gets the pick on Avante. What a 4K from Mine. Wins the round for Dream. It was a good 2 early picks from ZAVE early in the round, which really showed promise to them getting their 6th win of the game. But Mind pulling out the 4 kills, which really brought Dream back to win their 4th round win. See, Dream is back in Master Bedroom. Let's see if they've learned from their mistakes from their first 2 defensive rounds to hopefully secure their 5th round win here and even out the numbers. We have True is setting up the extension into Cash and CC. We have people. Whoop, where are their drones? It seems to be that the enemy team is setting up their drones for a for a more roam clear play style. They have drones downstairs and ready to clear out the opposing team. Dala has set up a drone in garage to see if anybody is going to contest their push. Kino, we have 4 of them have all spawned. 4 of them are going to go for a CC push, and Superior is by himself, but he has been going for a Logitech every time now. Every round, they've met Gem. Seems to be Dean and Aquino do a very, very quick rafter take into garage. Dollar takes CC wall. They do very, very quick work to take CC control. What an early first pick from ZAVE onto Dream. That is now Con window. Monte is back on the highway windows. Bread and butter. What a True is picked. Dean got a pick onto True. It is now a 5v3. Let's see if the guys on site can hold out another round. Mind picks off some damage onto Aquino, but I believe like he also lost some health himself. Aquino is pushed up very aggressively onto Condor. Does Polar know? Polar does know. Polar got the pick. No, but Mind has also been downed by Dean. What a trade from Polar and Vontae. It is now a 2v3 situation. A 1v3 situation because Mind was unfortunately downed. CZ is on main stairs. Let's see if Dollar is going for a plant behind mattress. What a good 3-play C4, but he could not unfortunately secure the round. As Superior was there to secure the refrag. Does not seem to be that ZAVE seems to be firing on all cylinders tonight, working up a storm, but it does not seem to be that Dream is working very well tonight at all. Let's see if they can pick it up in the end of the game and bring it into OT and hope in the end of the day potentially secure a dub, or if ZAVE wins this game out before we even make it to overtime.
攻撃側はできるだけ多くの爆弾を見つけて解除しなければならない。 弾が攻撃側に見
Seems
つ
to
か
be
った
Dreamed is not going with their gem hold. They're going with the CC hold here. Mine is extending downstairs into lounge with a castle. And it seems to be that everyone else is setting up upstairs to hold rafters and hold CC and cash.
突入まで10秒突入5秒前攻撃側が爆弾解除に向かっている
Aquino is flushing out mine. It's just throwing the mental warfare there. He is flushing him out. He is opening up his castles as much as he can. He still has all of mine's castles have been burned. They're going to burn the castle out of lounge. Nope, he gets away by the skin of his teeth. They're just playing to get the wall as fast as they can. It seems to be True is holding up Raptors as long as possible. But Aquino doesn't want to push up knowing that there is pressure on red. JR has extended into construction very slightly. And Sleazy is extended into CC. See, Superior is starting to put pressure here on True and Raptors. Vontae is also putting pressure on True as well. True is in an unfortunate situation here. Let's see if he can ride this out. That's very unfortunate. And True got picked by Superior, put in a very unfortunate situation here. It's now 5v4 with numbers to go, with very low time, with a minute to go. Seems to be with another pick by ZAVE. Kino picks off mine top of the stairs. With a pick by the throw by Honcho on a Nitro. Dean picks off Sleazy. Now a 2v4 situation. A 1v4 situation. Polar's in an unfortunate spot here. The game goes to ZAVE 7-4.